Hey, hey, hey. What's up? Hi, Crone. Yeah, today's Breeman. I'm just setting up the thing as usual. Let me close any unwanted windows. And we'll be good to go in a few seconds. I think we should wait for Breeman to join. Alright. Come on. I don't want any of those. I think this would be better for display. Alright, Breeman, let me know when you're here so that we can start the takeover. This one has been a long time coming, but hopefully we'll be able to do something about it. So, while Breeman is connecting, we will, try to work a little bit on my microphone. Thanks for noticing. So what I will do, I would first go through the Great Hall, as usual. Yeah, so there are things that we could improve here, definitely. So if we want damage on the clan boss, this is a column we should be working on. Shouldn't be neglected. So at least we have some work put on the accuracy. But defense is definitely a priority for clan boss. Alright. We have 12 million silver to work with, and I think that Breeman has done quite a bit of farming on the dungeons, specifically on Finite. So what we will do is check if we have any gear in the inbox. Alright, so he's done the gear cleansing first. Let's take a look at what we have to work with as far as clan boss goes. I think I'm familiar with the team, but I just want to make sure. So we're hitting probably Nightmare. Alright, Breeman hits for about 11 million with this comp, so this is a speed team. Fun, lots of fun. Alright, so we're using Fushan Lead, Frozen Banshee, Apothecary, Grizzled Jarl, and Marksman. Hey there, what's up? Cool, cool, cool. A nice stash of gems too, eh? Kudos for resisting the temptation. So let's see how our guys are geared. But first, as usual, I always try to get rid of as many dots as I can, because these will keep on messing with my head. I don't like dots. And the guys in raid know that I don't like dots. So they keep putting dots everywhere so that I can click. Alright, so yeah, this we can take definitely, eh? Hey yo, sup, Shenka. Alright, I'ma stop clicking everywhere and we'll get on to the champs. So, this is our clan boss lead, Fushan, and he's rocking about 2000 defense, 184 speed, and let's say I'm torn. This could be good, but if we're going for a heavy hitting speed team, we should definitely focus more on these figures, so we'll see. So he's in lifesteal plus divine speed, and in some common pieces, attack and crit damage. Yeah. Okay. What about the other people? So Grizzled Jarl. Grizzled Jarl, I don't see Grizzled Jarl often in speed comps, because although his kit is good for clan boss, he's not really fit for speed comp. But we'll see. Perhaps this is a speed-tuned comp without a counterattack. That's what I'm suspecting. Okay, so and his speed also is not that fast. So for Nightmare we need to work on that. Marksman. Marksman is a good choice. For come on, what's happening here? Stop this. This is just some ads from Spotify. Alright. And besides Marksman, who do we have? We have Apothecary. Good speed. Fairly good defense. So I'd say Apothecary is the one that needs the least work in the whole bunch. What about our Banshee here? A little bit low in accuracy, very low on speed, very low everywhere else. So these are the champions that we could improve on. But what about the rest of the roster? Any options we could benefit from including? Maybe could think about some kind of unkillable or revive on death team. So we do have a Crimson Helm. We have another reviver. And we have an Alton that we're not using. Perhaps that's a recent pull. We'll see. Okay, so a bunch of good champions, but not a lot of them leveled, unfortunately. Catacomb Canceller can do some big damage in speed comps. And Sikaar also has his uses. Alton, not leveled yet. His 5 stars not ascended. So he would need a lot of work. So this is definitely someone to include in the mid to long term, but he'll need to work on him first. So now what we'll try to do is to lay out a framework so that Bremen can build on it later. Okay, so I think I'm going to stick with Fushan lead, because he's a great lead for speed comps. Marksman definitely stays, but I'm afraid that Marksman and Banshee would be too much poison. But again, we're working with a speed comp. Stag Knight, yeah, well, that's a very good remark. I actually didn't see him when I was browsing, but yeah, you're absolutely right. Stag Knight is also great, but again, Stag Knight and Alton, it's a little bit redundant, because if you take a look at their kits, so he places decreased defense and decreased attack plus the AoE plus the multipliers, but Alton does all of that, plus his attack down is on his A1, and he has defense up. So Alton automatically replaces Stag Knight if you have him. But good remark. Alright, so let's see what we have in the vault. Who do we have vaulted? Okay, another Grizzled Jarl. What about Vrask actually? Vrask is not really used in Nightmare and Ultra Nightmare, because he tends to lag behind, but could have his uses. Alright, so let's settle on a team. maybe we'll work with the team that we have. We'll keep Fushan, we'll keep Marksman, and, well, since she's leveled, we'll keep her as well. Apothecary, and depending on whether we have Relentless Gear or not, we might include Whisper. Okay, so let's take a look at the gear first. What do we have to work with as far as gear goes? So this guy, we want to give him some more defense. I assume his masteries are done. It's fairly good for a speed comp, yeah. Especially this. But what kind of debuffs does he cast? I always tend to forget his kit. So, placing a stun, that doesn't work on the clan boss. Places a decreased defense. This, on the other hand, is very useful. So, yeah, this master would be useful for him. Marksman has the turn meter increase. So let's see if we can make these guys ultra fast. Alright. So, for anyone watching for the first time, welcome. This is a live takeover for a member of the community, Bremen. And we are working on his clan boss team. He's running a speed comp. He doesn't have any counterattack champion. And we'll see if we can make it hit better. For now, it hits for about 11 million on Nightmare. That's what I saw. Maybe it hits harder on different affinities, but that's what we saw today. Alright, so what kind of chests did the dragon give us? First of all, we have an attack chest that could potentially replace the one that we have on. A lot of common and uncommon stuff. We're gonna need to get rid of that. We're gonna need to start selling hard. So I'll start with the gear cleanse maybe. Yep, so going on with the uncommon pieces, the common pieces, the 4 stars. Even if they have a speed substat here, we have nothing good that we could do with these pieces, to be honest. That'd be a waste of silver to roll, and we need all the silver we can get. We don't have many chests for crit rate, so I'll keep this one. Let's see. What substats do we have here? Nope. Perhaps not in the speed comp, no. So you'll get better pieces if you want. You can farm the Ice Golem or you can farm Nightmare Campaign, but I'd recommend the Ice Golem definitely. So let's not strip you of all your 6-star gear here. But you have no use of these pieces once you start hitting end game. These are more of a detriment and a silver sink for you than anything. So these all go away. Well, we could use it for speed tuning, but I don't like it either. So let's get on with our gear cleanse. Okay. HP. It's not as if they would need crit damage. I'ma keep it. Defense perhaps. So I'll keep those just in case. Attack, no. This is a 4-star. I'll keep the crit damage on commons and uncommons just in case we really get all the stats that we need, but we definitely need pieces with speed substats here. So I'm gonna keep those. They could be useful later on. This, no. We want speed as a main stat if it's a common or an uncommon, or else we will get rid of it systematically. Oof, this is rough. That would leave us with almost nothing to work with. Well, let's leave this set alone. These we really don't need any. I'm gonna keep the epic. This set, you really want some OP pieces, or else Don't need to keep them. They just take up space, and that's silver you could be making instead. Yeah, good roll. Could potentially have a good roll. Okay, we're getting somewhere. And some additional silver we can play around with. Nope, nope. Perhaps. So these, get rid of the 4 stars. The rest I'll leave it. Same for Fury. Fury is a good set for champions like Skull Crown, for instance, or for other champions that have attacks that are proportional to their current HP. The lower HP they have, the harder they hit. But in general, they're not super useful. So it's more or less a source of silver than anything else, or maybe for a broken set, if it really has the good substats. I could keep this one and this one as well. Okay. These are pretty good. So I'll leave the 6 stars. Yeah, leave these ones. This is pure silver. Not even looking. I don't care. Perhaps the legendary will keep. These are okay. Poison, same thing. But we do have some speed boots here. For some reason, poison tends to drop a lot of speed boots compared to other sets. At least in my case, I always tend to get a ton of speed boots in poison sets. Alright, these look okay, even though I don't like attack on the gauntlets, but I'll keep it just in case. Sleep set. We're having some speed boosts here and there. Okay, so I'll keep these. Immunity can be useful. Avenging, not really useful. So, getting rid of most of these. Yeah, I don't know why. It must be something that Plarium does intentionally with these sets, knowing that not many people have uses for them. Come on, alright, so we're starting to get somewhere where we've found a few pieces that we could use in the comp, because we need our speed boots, we need them bad. These. Cool. Okay. Savage gear. Taunting. These have no place in our stock. Bye-bye. I'm sorry. This is huge cleanse. Well, at least we got around 2 million here, so that's an added bonus. Okay, 4 stars. Unless you want to use it in Faction Wars. Well, since it's a pretty rare set, you don't get many of those pieces all the time, so I'll leave it. And yeah, so we're done with the gear cleanse. I might have overlooked 1 or 2 pieces, but for now we've sold 108 artifacts. That will leave us some more room for farming. Let's take a look at the accessory situation. Oh yeah, Zargala, that's where she shines. She's a huge nuke in arena. We could keep these, but this one really. 4 stars, no. These are relics of the past, from the days when you were farming low stages in Spider. You're past that. Or if you're not, you want to be past that. So these, well, at least if you have only a couple of these pieces, I'll keep them, but generally speaking, you invested glyphs. Come on. You had to before, but these 3 stars, 4 stars We don't want them. So an attack banner for the Sacred Order, nope. And HP, 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 so it's the only attack banner you have. Let's keep it. Ah, cool. So I'll take a look at Zargala's gear next. These are not super good. They're actually useless. Sorry if I'm being harsh, but that's how it is. Start not getting emotionally attached to your gear is one of the first steps to stepping up your game. I know that I kept some trash gear in my inventory for the longest time before I had a wake-up call after discussing it with some clan members. They told me, what the hell are you doing, man? You're sitting on a fortune there and you would never use those items, so get rid of that. Get on gearing your teams. Step up to the plate. 4 stars, bye-bye. Unless it's an accuracy banner, I'm not keeping it. Nope. No matter how it rolls, this will always be bad. Oh, so we have mostly 4-star gear. 4-star rings here. Keep those. Defense, so we'll keep those. No worries. It's an HP. It's the only one that we have, so we'll keep it. Attack. HP with flats. No. I don't want these. Resistance, not yet. Not yet. This is something that could be useful, but not at the moment. Dwarves. Which reminds me, I didn't hit the dwarf script today. We'll do it later. I need to remember doing it before reset. Okay, so we have another chunk of silver here. Okay, so you said Zargala has some gear. Lifesteal gear. I thought you were talking about this account. My apologies. Yes, indeed. She has some lifesteal gear. I hope you're not talking about this chest, but yeah, the helmet is... Yeah, these are pretty good. These are definitely good. And you could even use your Zargala in Clan Boss. She arguably could have some use there because of her weaken on the A1, and you don't have a weakened champion. However, she's not the